Hello friends, how do you do? Hope you are doing great. If you are new to my channel, you are warmly welcome, and this is lesson number 3 on how to play the bass guitar. And before we start actually playing the instrument, I would like to insist on one thing, and that is the use of the strap right here. As you can see, the bass guitar, the standard one, is a very big instrument, and because of the scale length that we saw on another video, it is very heavy as an instrument compared to a normal guitar as we saw on the other tutorial. But also the bass has got a very big headstock, as you can see, and has very big tuners and tuning pegs, so they experience what they call a neck dive. So if I am actually putting this here, the part where there is this depression right on my right thigh, so because of that, because of this weight on this side, if I don't touch anywhere, the bass falls over. See? And I strongly advise that if you are starting out, just try to play the guitar, the bass guitar, while you are sitting. It can be on a guitarist stool or just a bar stool, something like that, so that you are not having problems with the like an office chair having a place where you put your hands. That one is not comfortable. So for a guitarist, the hands should be moving freely, nothing should be restraining you on either side. Now, to use a strap, you just attach to the strap buttons like mine here. You put through across your shoulder this way. So like now I'm having the strap. So if I stand like this, you see, it is holding the bass, so I have my hands free to play the instrument. So this one will depend from one player to another. Depending on the size of the bass, you may be required to adjust the length of your belt so that it feels well. But generally, if you are just starting, I would strongly advise that you sit and you adjust so that the guitar, the bass, is also sitting on your lap. But just in case your hands are not touching it, then the instrument is secured. Otherwise, it will fall over because of that neck dive that we were saying. Now, in this lesson, basically, I would like to start teaching about tuning. So if you are a guitar player and you are just starting out to play the bass, then it is a nice news for you, because the guitar, the standard tuning is just like the top 4 strings of the guitar. So we have the E string, the A string, the D, and G. So the standard tuning for the guitar, for the bass guitar, 4 strings, so it is E, A, D, G. Those 4 strings. So these tuning pegs now comes into use. Now I would also like to mention that if you are just starting out, chances are you will need a clip-on tuner, or you may use a tuner that is in form of a pedal, but I would strongly advise that you have a clip-on tuner like this one, because this clip-on tuner, you just clip on the headstock somewhere here, for example, and once you play a string will vibrate. Now the vibration are the ones that will be sensed by the clip-on tuner, and they will read what note is it, and like this one will also tell you what is the string number. And this is very important because if you are in a band, for example, you have a drummer, maybe a keyboard player, another guitar player, and maybe other instrument, you can still tune your bass or a guitar with this tuner, because it will only sense the vibration of the instrument that you are tuning. So you can be tuning while another guitar player or a bass or a keyboardist is playing, and it doesn't affect what this one senses. So that is the importance or the advantage of having a clip-on tuner. Now, as I said in another video, these are called tuning pegs, and they are here in order to tighten or to loosen the string so that the pitch changes and it reads the note that you are looking for. Now, as I have said, this string is called E, and this clip-on tuner, it can tune other instruments. For example, this one can tune a bass. See, it writes B, which means bass. The next is V, which is violin. Next is U, which is ukulele, and the first is C, which is cello. Then you have G for guitar, and that you have B for the bass. So you need to make sure that it is B for the bass if you have a tuner like this. So once you place here, you clip on and play a string. If your bass is a new one, or you have just taken from somewhere, probably he or she hasn't played for some times, or maybe he has played for some times and he or she has not tuned it, chances are that your bass guitar will be slightly out of tune, depending on the weather condition. If it is too hot or too wet, it could be flat or sharp, depending. So I have the tuner there, so I'm going to play. Let me adjust the angle of the camera so that you can see. All right, here we go. So I'm just playing the thickest string, the E string, and you see it is reading E. So I tuned it before. It is E, and also it is telling that it is the fourth string. It is writing there 4. So the next is A. So it is reading there A, and you can see it is slightly off. It has to be in the middle. Right there. Then you have the D string, so it is writing there it is the second string, and the G string is writing there G string and first. A little bit off. Right there. So it writes the name of the note or the string and the number. So I'm going to destroy or detune this string. I'm going to loosen it so that the tune goes away. So you must know how to tune your guitar or your bass, because otherwise you won't be able to play the instrument. So if you have 4 tuning pegs like mine and they are both on this side, then all of them are tuned all together. That means that for example, if I want to tighten the string, now this is very loose, I turn anti-clockwise. So turning anti-clockwise this way, see, it tightens the string, and turning anti-clockwise like this, I loosen it. I hope you understand. So if you know now the tuning, so and normally when you are starting tuning, if your bass is not in tune, you normally loosen the strings, then you start from the lowest notes going up to the desired note. If you start higher, then chances are you will go to another octave of the same note or string, but it won't be standard tuning, or it will be one octave higher. So as a rule, you loosen the string like this, then you start to tune. So start tuning. I see A, so I'm playing that fourth string and tightening until I'm looking for E, because that is the note. So E, that is saying D. So like we know, music is written using the alphabetical letters, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So if it is D, then I should know what letter comes after D is E. So E, that is D. So I will tighten until when I find E. That is G, A. Okay, I'm going to change this and put here so that I can turn to my side and see clearly, and I'll be telling you what I'm seeing. Okay, so that is writing 3A. That is very tight. It's B. So I'm going to loosen again and start afresh. Okay. Remember, just detuning one string, it destroys all the relation with the next string. So just one string in tune will destroy the music. So that is 1G. I'm looking for E. But I think now you understand, you get the idea. Okay. Okay, but that's how you do. I think my battery is running down and I'm not getting the note easily, but that's how you do. Okay, so I'm seeing E there, 4. You get the idea, so that's how you go about it. So I have my E there. Okay, now our bass guitar is in tune, and if you play, you should hear that sound. So every time you pick up a bass, you tune it and you should hear something like this. And another way, if you know like a major scale, you can try to play if it sounds like. So if one string is out of tune, then it won't sound good, but that comes with a little bit of experience. Another thing that is very important to notice and understand is that if you are tuning your bass for the first time, like probably you have new strings, your bass is new and probably you have new strings, chances are that they tune it in the factory when the bass is leaving, and chances are that also that your bass will not be in tune. So make sure you tune it before you start playing. And if the strings are new, normally after you tune it the first time, then after you wait for like 10 or maybe 2 to 10 minutes, then it will go off again because the string is just being tightened. So after 5 or 10 minutes, if you see again using a tuner, then it will be out of tune a little bit. Normally it will be a little bit flat, so you adjust again. So if you do like 2 or 3 times, then for the new string they will become now in tune. Now if you leave your bass in a warm temperature, your strings will be loosened a bit, so they will be a little bit flat. And if it is cold, your strings will be tightened, so they will be a little bit sharp. So that is something to understand and to take care of. If you live in a very humid environment, they will be more sharp. So every time you start to play, then you should make sure you tune your instrument. So thank you very much for watching so far. If these tutorials are helpful, just help me out. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment of anything that you would like me or others to learn. Or if I have left any other point that is important for the bass guitar at this point, please be sure to tell me on the comment section. Thank you for watching.